This is Mehmet. He bakes like you do, with fresh ingredients, attention to detail, and the same love of freshly baked bread, just on a scale that's, well, bigger. Quite a lot bigger, actually. We have 2 bakeries where expert bakers like Mehmet do their baking. This is Mehmet's mixer, and this his oven. See what we mean? Because he has to bake enough bread to feed his own family. Oh, and stock 5,000 supermarkets in Sweden, and thousands more across Denmark, Norway, Finland and Germany, with fresh bread every day. So it's a good thing he loves what he does. But wait, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Before Mehmet can get baking, he needs something quite important. Flour. A lot of flour. That's where Jörn comes in. He works in one of our mills just down the road from the bakery, making sure the wheat grain and rye grain is ground to perfection. And because the mill is close to the bakery, Mehmet always has a reliable supply of fresh flour. But wait, we're still ahead. Go back. Our grain begins life in the Swedish soil, planted by local farmers such as Jan Annes and his son Johan. It grows tall in the spring rains, there's plenty of that, and ripens in the sunlight. Not so much of that. It's all very simple, really. You see, for 5 generations, we've been making bread, rusks and pastries. And in our bread and rusks, we don't use so many ingredients. No preservatives, no artificial colorings. Our grains are produced locally by our own farmers, refined by our own millers, and crafted into Pågen bread by our own bakers. We even recycle our leftovers to make more yeast. Once the bread is baked, it's wrapped in bags that will keep it fresh for as long as possible, so you can cut down on the amount you throw out at home. And then it's packed and stacked by robots. They don't have any names yet. Finally, it's over to our sales team like Magnus, who goes the extra mile to make sure your local store is always stocked with fresh bread for you and Mehmet's family. If there's one thing the people of Sweden understand, it's bread and pastries and rusks. Okay, that's 3 things. And it's not just Sweden, the rest of the Nordic countries understand too. And now, more than 25 countries all over the world are discovering a passion for crisp rolls and gifler. The passion of one small family, which in 1878 learned to bake with love.